Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Wet Shaving with Angelo. I'm Angelo, and today's gonna be a good day and a good shave. And I want to thank everyone that wished me a happy birthday in the past few days and in the past week. My birthday was a few days ago on December 2nd. I had a really great time. Had a good time going out to different places. I was actually at my friend Near Guy's perfume shop, Perfumology. Picked up some shave stuff there that he has. And for today's shave, I'm using a very special product that I got the day before my birthday, and I've tried this out twice. The product I'm going to be using, both soap, both cream and aftershave, Acqua di Parma. Now, for those of you that are familiar with ADP, Acqua di Parma, or for those of you that aren't familiar with ADP or Acqua di Parma, it's an Italian brand of fragrance that's been around since 1916. And it's the shave cream is basic to mine from what I've experienced with this. The shave cream is more like a shaved soap or a shave or a crope, i.e., crossbreed of a cream and a soap. But they call it a soap. But they call it a cream. And the scent notes on this is beautiful. The scents I've from my research, the scent notes on Acqua di Parma are top notes Sicilian citrus fruit. Mid notes lavender, rosemary, verbena, and damask rose. And base notes are vetiver, sandalwood, and patchouli. Right off the bat, I pick up the citrus notes right away. And I've tried various artisan interpretations of Acqua di Parma. I've tried Italian citrus by Fine Accoutrements, Acqua di by Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, and Triple X by Razor Rock, as well as Extra Cosmesi's Pirata. But this is the stuff you want to get. And I know normally Acqua di Parma shave cream retails for anywhere in America. It'll retail you anywhere from $65 to $85. I was fortunate enough to find a legitimate seller from the UK who is selling a jar of the Acqua di Parma for $32.50. And I was even luckier to find the aftershave splash from another reputable eBay seller for $40, both of them with free shipping. So that's the soap and splash I'll be using. The brush of choice I picked up at Near Guy's shop, Charcoal Goods. I believe this is anodized aluminum handle with the 24, 26 millimeter tuxedo knot. This will be my first time using this brush. Really excited to use it. Blade of choice, Asco Platinum with my recently acquired 1952 Gillette Black Tip Super Speed, and this is the model that's made. This is the X2 model, which is second quarter of 1952, and this is the version that was made out of steel for the insides, whereas the previous version of the Black Tip was made out of aluminum. And I did do the magnets as I took a fridge magnet to the handle and it stuck right to it, so I know it's steel or stainless steel, or whatever, on the inside. So I'm going to wet the face, get the lathering, and start the shave for today. How's everyone doing? Having good shaves? Let me know in the comments. And I've really been enjoying the Acqua di Parma shave cream, especially as a shaved crope or shaved soap. It's got a wonderful Italian scent to it, as well as it should because it's an Italian brand. But also, it's got just enough menthol to give your day a good start, to give a good start to your day. Like, it's not overloaded with menthol, like some products are. It's just a little bit of menthol, just enough to wake you up and start your day on the right foot. And I would say Acqua di Parma could easily be used as both a day and nighttime fragrance. And I've read on basenotes.com they consider this a unisex fragrance. So men and women can use this as well. So both men and women can use this equally without any problems. Oh, and just as I'm starting to light, I'm smelling that Sicilian citrus fruit scent. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful scented soap, or cream, I should say, and performs extremely well. I like I said, I picked this up at a bargain from a UK seller on eBay for $32.50, and this was a top rated seller. So obviously they might have had So even though this may have been a previous generation of ADP, it works supremely well. It's very slick, easy to lather. I have no complaints with this soap whatsoever, or this cream, I should say, because it's technically they call it a cream, but let's face it, it's a soap or a crope. To be honest, it's a crope, but it's a beautiful crope. And the brush is doing nicely. A little slippery in my hand. Gonna have to rinse off the handle just so it doesn't fall out of my hand. Because this, even though it's anodized aluminum, I think, either that or stainless steel, one or the other. It's heavy. I think it's aluminum. Yeah, it's anodized aluminum by Charcoal Goods, the shave brush. And it is, once you get soap on the handle, it is feeling a little slippery, so you just gotta be cautious with it. Time for the first pass with the green. Let's see here. Very nice, very nice. Just cutting through the stubble like a hot knife through butter. But yeah, I was eBay searching ADP a few weeks ago. And I saw a UK seller shipping their jars of Acqua di Parma to the US for a flat price of $32.50 with free shipping. And when I saw that they were a top seller and highly rated, I decided to take a chance on them. And I'm really happy that I did. Because this is a spectacular product. So this is really a spectacular product. Just an excellent product to use every day if you wanted, at least the aftershave wise, because it's not going to be so overbearing that it'll offend anyone near you. And the aftershave, I was lucky to find at a bargain price from a US seller selling it legitimately for $40. And from I've researched, the aftershave version of Acqua di Parma usually goes for $50 or $60. And the shave cream in the jar that I have, normally it would retail in a brick and mortar store or even some American online sellers. Most of them would charge you $60 on the $65 on the low end, and on the high end starting at $85 or $75, $85, depending who the seller is. But yeah, I was really lucky. And I think the British seller still has some in stock, if I'm not mistaken. They should have plenty in stock, I think. So take a look on eBay and look at international sellers for Acqua di Parma shave cream. You may find it, and I will admit, it took a couple weeks to get to my doorstep. Before I go any further, we're going to re-wet the face and lather up for the second pass across the grain. But I ordered the soap, I ordered the Acqua di Parma shave cream on November 17th, and it arrived December 1st in the mail. So it wasn't that long a wait, but it was. But I will admit, if you buy from the British retailer that I'm mentioning, I forget their name, but if you buy it from the UK seller, be a little patient. It will take a couple weeks to get to your doorstep. Maybe a little longer now that the post office is so overloaded with packages. Just be patient. But this stuff is just gold. I see why it normally retails. I can see how it normally retails for $65 to $85 on the market. It's just good stuff. Beautiful scent. Great performance. Good amount of protection. A joy to use. Just an all-around great shave soap. Or cream, whatever you want to call it. Let's rinse off the handle. Just to make sure we don't drop it. Because it says a heavy handle razor. I mean, heavy handle brush. And as far as this 1952 steel version of the Gillette Black Tip, it does feel heavier than the aluminum version I have in 1951 and 1952 versions. But it shaves extremely well, it seems. And the little history lesson on the Black Tip Super Speed, it debuted in 1951 in aluminum with the black plastic handle when the United States was entering the Korean War. And Gillette had to and obviously brass parts had to be rationed for the U.S. military. So Gillette made the Black Tip Super Speed in 1951 out of aluminum, and the tip and the TTO mechanism was used. They used black plastic. Then later on in 1952, they tried a steel version of it. In roughly the second quarter of 52. And the Black Tip Super Speed was only made between the years of 1951 and 1952, to my knowledge. But they are very common, so you should be able to get one of these, whether the aluminum version or the steel version, for around $20-some on average, if you're shopping on eBay. Like they usually fetch on eBay for $20-30 on eBay, maybe less if it's a seller that doesn't know what they have. But it's not rare, but it's a nice razor to have in your collection. Just a great razor to have in your collection. Especially if you're a fan of vintage razors. Generally speaking, the aluminum version will fetch less money than the steel version, because the steel version is a little more difficult to come across. And if you see a Gillette Super Speed with a green tip, that's actually a Black Tip Super Speed where the tip warped or discolored over time. Because some people will see this green tip Super Speed and wonder about it, but it's actually really a Black Tip Super Speed where the color on the black tips turn twist to open mechanism faded or discolored over time. Very common to see a discolored black tip. Okay, time to wet the face one more time for the third and final pass against the grain. Get the brush a little wet too. Yeah, get a little moisture back in that lather. And I wouldn't say this. I'm not sure if I would say Acqua di Parma is a thirsty shave soap or cream, but it doesn't hurt to add a little bit of water every now and then to get that super slick consistency, super dense lather going on. It doesn't hurt to add a little bit of water to your brush. It's just a really good soap. I know they call it a cream, but to me it's a soap. Because you can because even though you could scoop some out and put it in a bowl, I can easily lather this inside the container, no problem. Ooh, let's see a few nicks I had. After this, I'm going to use my stiffy pencil. Could be the blade I'm using. I've been trying to love the Acqua Platinums. Not really getting a lot of love from them. Time for the third and final pass against the grain. Very nice, easy going shave. There's plenty of glide on this shave cream. When you once lather it up and you start shaving, there's a ton of glide with this stuff, Acqua di Parma. Like your razor just glides along like a toboggan over a fresh snow. Which is really a good indicator of a quality cream or soap. Okay, that finishes the shaving part. Gonna use my stiffy pencil to stop up some of the blood because I'm realizing now, Acqua Platinum blades just aren't for me. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're made a little too rough. Not too sharp, but it's not that they're super sharp. It's just they're rough to shave with, the Acqua Platinums. I'm learning. I thought I liked them in like a vintage razor, but they just don't seem to do very well, for me at least. I may piff my Acqua Platinums to a friend or whatnot. Whoever is interested in them, I'll just send them to them. But overall, the shave was good. So I'm going to rinse off my face and I splashed on some Acqua di Parma aftershave. So overall, the shave was very good. And like, I'm loving the Acqua di Parma's fragrance. It's just a good product. If you can find it at a reasonable price, grab it. Like I said, most U.S. vendors will try to sell a tub or jar of ADP for $65, $75, hell, even $85 for a jar. And I paid $32.50 with the UK seller. All I had to do was wait a few weeks for it to come to my door. So if you got a little patience, do that. Do what I did. Now it's time for some Acqua di Parma aftershave. Get all the nice ingredients mixed in. Oh yeah. Just in a little bit, it goes a long way. Oh, just a lovely, refreshing, citrus-forward scent with some floral notes in it, i.e. the lavender and the rose. Just a great overall, I would say, unisex fragrance that both men and women could get away with using. Just a great Italian fragrance. Beautiful scent. Well, everybody, hope you're having a good day and enjoyed my video. Have a good day and have a good shave, everyone. Goodbye.